Alright, somebody suggested this idea to me on stream recently and I latched onto it because I thought it would make for a good meme. So shout out to that guy for a pretty cool idea. Today, I'm going to be building the perfect baseball team using Pokemon. I'm going to be focusing on the defense side of the ball as I think it makes for more interesting selections. Now a quick overview to anyone out there who can't watch baseball without falling asleep. There are 9 positions on a baseball team, the 3 basemen at first, second, and third base, shortstop, pitcher, and catcher, and the 3 outfielders in left, right, and center field. I'll explain a little more about what each position does and what criteria the Pokemon will need once we cover each position individually. Let's start with first base. First base is generally a stout and sturdy player who still needs to be agile enough to reach for the ball and be active in a lot of plays, but can mostly just AFK on base and keep a foot on the bag to get batters out during ground ball plays. I think Machamp perfectly fills this role with his 4 arms and hands, making it pretty certain that no overthrown ball is going to get by him. Now the second baseman needs to be a lot faster, more agile, and a good fielder to make those double play balls. I personally think that Vidroth is a super underrated pick here, and I'm actually going to roll with him for this one. Vidroth has the flexibility to tag second base and the strength to make the throw over to first base. Now his decision making might not be the best since he is the angsty teen of the slacking evolution line, but I think his physical capabilities and size make up for it here. Alright, now moving on to shortstop, who stands between second and third base and generally has the fastest reaction times on the entire field. I initially wanted Pikachu for this role, but after thinking about it for a while, I think that Zeraora is actually just better in pretty much every way. With a 143 base stat speed for agility plus a 112 base attack for arm strength, alongside his close to the ground body and claws, lends perfectly to the position. It's crazy how power creep invalidates other Pokemon even in the world of baseball. Next, we have third base, which is usually a taller, more physical player who's strong enough yet still agile enough to make the long throw from third to first base. I don't know why, but Sceptile immediately popped in my mind for this position while we were brainstorming this idea on stream. As soon as I said Sceptile, someone else with a little bit of delay also said Sceptile in the chat. So I guess there's some reason that he's just intuitively a third baseman for multiple people. Now on to the pitcher, who needs endurance, strength, bursts of power, control, and a nice stride to really be able to deliver the ball to the batter in full effect. I think Infernape is absolutely perfect for this role. Infernape's an ape-like Pokemon possessing similar hand structure to humans, allowing him to properly grip the ball while simultaneously having the height and striding ability to deliver it. And I'm sure the trail of fire being left behind the ball is enough to intimidate any batter. Now the catcher is one of my favorite picks here, and he goes to a very underrated Pokemon in my opinion. And that Pokemon is Hariyama. Hariyama's sheer size and bulk will allow it to continuously take the fireballs from Infernape while also being able to shot put it out to second base in case of an attempted steal. Hariyama's short legs leave him close to the ground, which has to make the whole squatting for 3 hours thing hopefully a little easier. Hariyama also always seemed like a fighting master to me, not just some musclehead, which implies he understands strategy to some degree, which will help in terms of communicating with and signing to the pitcher. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know enough about baseball to understand the intricacies or differences between the outfielding positions. To me, it just kind of seems like they all run and catch a ball. So what I'm going to focus on are the 2 assets that should help the most with catching baseballs, the ability to cover as much ground as possible, and the ability to make the catch. My first pick for outfield is going to be placing Dragonite in center field. Even though he's quite big, he's known to be deceptively fast, and being able to fly in the outfield just seems OP. And because of this, I'm actually going to be limiting myself to 1 flying Pokemon in the outfield. So congrats Dragonite, that spot goes to you. Now like I said earlier, left and right field don't seem to have much of a difference in skill sets to my gamer monkey brain. So I'll be selecting Ambipom and Greninja to help fill out these slots. Both Ambipom and Greninja are extremely agile Pokemon who are good at climbing the wall to rob home runs. Both have great hops, and both also have extra limbs for extra reach and catching ability in the form of Ambipom's hand tail things and Greninja's tongue. And that pretty much wraps it up. Do you guys think this team would win the Pokemon World Series? Let me know in the comments below, and please feel free to let me know your own team and picks if you were building your own team. I feel like half the fun of a challenge like this is seeing everyone else's picks and comparing teams. It's a cool way to show some personality, as well as a way to think outside of the box and have some harmless fun. Now, I could have gone into more details today, like the full pitching lineups, starting pitchers, relief pitchers, closing pitchers. I could have touched on the designated hitters position as well, but I think that would just complicate things too much and lose sight of the fun aspect of this project. If you guys want to see more details like that theory crafted though, let me know in the comments and liking the video if you enjoyed today's content. You can also subscribe for daily Pokemon uploads or just whatever Pokemon content I feel like making that day. I also have a pretty cool Discord server, links down below, with a lot of PokeMMO resources if you want to learn about the game. And then finally, if you want to allow me to keep making content like this every day, you can support me via YouTube memberships or the PayPal link provided below. Thank you guys so much for your time. Hope you guys have a sick day. Maybe play some baseball, maybe play some Pokemon, maybe do whatever you enjoy. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you later. Peace. Hey, if you made it to this point, that means you watched the entire video. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. I also like to use this end screen to say thank you to all those YouTube members, Patreons, Twitch Prime, subscribers, etc., etc. Anyone who goes above and beyond and supports the channel. If you're on this list, you're pretty damn cool. If you're not on this list, you're also still pretty cool, but not as cool as these guys. And that's okay. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you next time.